So let's head on to what the ROG Eye will give us. I will switch it now to ROG Eye, and this is what it gives us. Now it still have that film covering it right now, so let me just take it out to see if it makes any difference. I'm pretty sure something's changed. It's probably not a good idea to use a mobile camera's comparison with a webcam, because this one's being recorded in a webcam and this one's through a mobile phone's camera, which could mean that it's been using more advanced technology than the webcam. That's why it's been able to provide a more crisp and more detailed image. So let's focus on the ROG Eye now, since we don't have anything to compare it to, because this is my first webcam. So I was actually trying to get a hold of the Logitech C922 Pro Stream, because I've heard good reviews about it, and it's rated as the best camera for streaming. However, I've bumped ROG Eye, which promises 1080p at 60 FPS, so I had to put my hands on it. So later on, when I got a hold of the C922 from Logitech, I'll do a comparison. So stay tuned and subscribe so you'll be able to catch up and do a more detailed comparison between the two webcams, which are almost at the same range of price. So I'm seated 2 feet away from the camera, and I'm just gonna try to move around and see if it makes any blurs. So ROG Eye said that it's able to do 60 FPS at 1080p. So we'll see about that. Right now it's 8:25 in the evening, so natural lighting has gone away. Actually have a lamp in here that's providing the light now. I'll probably do some testing in the morning as well. So if you're interested, please subscribe so you would see how it is during the morning. I will flash a few objects just so we can see if the webcam could capture as much detail at close range. So So what I'll do next is adjust my lightings, because it's giving me a warm color right now. So we have this option, and it's just a bright white, which is actually better, probably because it's giving more light to the camera sensor. This one's a little darker. Hmm. And I'll switch it back to the yellow one because I like things warm. And I could also reduce it up this much. So I think the best one would be, in my case, it should be this one. Oops. So now I'm just gonna move around and see how the webcam takes that. also my chair has been cracking up, so let's see how the microphone takes that. So I'm gonna shrink down the image because content creators probably want to show their contents more than their faces. So, so this would be the average size for the webcam image, I guess, and the rest of the contents would be here. This is actually the default size and aspect of the ROG Eye. So to be honest, it's a lot better now. The previous render probably is way off because it's being stretched. So I'll try and move again and see if we encounter something strange. So things looks a bit more crispy now, and you can see that my hair's detail are finer now. I'll now try to play around with my lightings and see how the webcam takes that. So the lamp is now facing the webcam instead of my face. So I would say that this is still a good uh, render. However, if I try to fade into the background, you could see that it's not a very high quality. But at this distance, you can see a few details of my face. So I'm just gonna turn it back. Actually, I like that. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a few differences when you do this in the morning. So I'm just gonna play around with the webcam a little more, and if I find something or anything interesting, I'll just put it in the comments or create a new video for it. So please stay tuned and subscribe if you're interested in this webcam. And if you have a few comments, please put it down. Overall, I think the webcam is doing great so far. You just have to have the proper lightings for it. And I find the cables a little too short. So it might be something you would want to consider because if you're going to be placing the webcam a little too far away from your computer, then you would not be happy about that. So thankfully for me, I got a very long USB cable. So you probably would want to get a longer cable as well if you plan to uh, use this webcam. The video quality is I'm not yet sure about it because I was using my mobile phone, which was doing recordings at 4K resolution. So I wouldn't comment about that yet, but so far I think this would do the job, and I'm looking forward to getting that Logitech C922 so I would have a more decent comparison. So for now, it's just this. So I'm now using the ROG Eyes microphone, and I'm standing about a foot and a half away from it. So let's see what its beam forming microphone would give us. So I'll try to get a little further away. So this should be around 2 feet away from it. So what I'll try to do is speak the same things at the same modulation, but at different distance away from the ROG eye, and let's see how the ROG eye's beamforming microphone reacts to it. This is a test using ROG eye's microphone at 2 feet away. This is a test using ROG eye's microphone at 1 feet away. This is a test using ROG eye's microphone at half a foot away. What I'll do next is try to speak from the sides of the webcam and see how the ROG eye's microphone reacts to it. This is a test 2 feet to the right away from ROG eye. This is a test 2 feet away to the left of ROG eye. So I'll try to flip the camera backwards because what's behind it right now is a wall. So I can put myself behind those walls and speak. So I'll just flip it backwards for now and see how the microphone interacts from sounds coming from behind. So you could actually see that the autofocus is working, but we're yet to find how sensitive it is. This is a test 2 feet away from the back of ROG eye. Now what we'll do is try and compare the microphone of the ROG eye, my headset, and the HyperX Quadcast. So I am now talking using the ROG eye's microphone, and I'm just gonna speak the same words so we could have a point of comparison. So this is a test using ROG eye's microphone. I'm gonna switch it now to the headset's microphone, which is a Logitech G933 gaming headset. So I'm now talking using the mic of the headset, and this is a test using the headset's microphone. Next, I'm gonna switch it to the HyperX Quadcast microphone. So I am now speaking using the Quadcast microphone, and this is a test using the Quadcast microphone. This is a test using ROG eye's microphone. This is a test using the headset's microphone. This is a test using the Quadcast microphone. This is a test using ROG eye's microphone. So I switch back the microphone control to the ROG eye, and what I'm gonna do next is try to make necessary noises that we wouldn't want to be captured. So I'll start off with having accidental bumps. Next, I will be trying and have my fingers pop. So I'm gonna pump a few joints in here. Okay, now I'm going to try and touch the webcam and readjust it. Whoa, whoa, check that out. There's a certain part in here that if you try and block with your finger would get rid of the background. Uh, how come I'm not able to do it again? There we go. That's pretty cool. Hey, that would make me look like I'm just standing on a black background. Wow, it's pretty it's pretty nice, especially if you have a few RGBs like this one on my headset. I wonder if there's any software that we could use to like, control the background. Pretty sure there are some. We have the Split X VCAM. I think it supposedly changes the background for you. But I was surprised to find this thing out because I was just trying to touch the webcam, and after I put my finger in certain spot, it got rid of my background. So let's see if there are a few more things that would be interesting to touch. I think that will be it. So that's cool. Wonder if I could like place something on it so I could have virtually no background without having to touch it. So if you cast your shadow on the sensor, it would get rid of the background. That's very interesting. Here's a pack of cookies, and let's just say that I was trying to sneak a cookie while gaming or streaming. So I would crunch this plastic. What else? Try and take a sip. I'd also try and make some noise out of filling a glass. Now I'll be spraying some alcohol or disinfectant. See if the mic would hear it. I'm not sure if you would want to have your keyboard strokes or your mouse clicks be captured by the microphone. So if you could comment it down and explain why you would want it to be captured or not, then I would be happy to go through it. So for now, I'm just gonna try and stroke some keys and click the mouse and see how the microphone reacts to it.